Goria Gang, it's Isabella and welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you're brand new. Thank you so much for clicking on this video and taking time to watch it. I really appreciate it. In today's video, I'm going to be doing a demo and reviewing and swatching the new Olivia, Jade, and Sephora collection palette. This shade is kind of messed up and you'll see why later in the video why I did this, but I came out with this look, and if you guys want to see how I got this look and all that stuff, then keep watching. And if you are new here, don't forget to subscribe and join the Goria Gang. I'd love to have you join. Click that bell so you get notified when I post. I post every Tuesday and Friday. And without further ado, let's go ahead and get into this video. Bye guys. Wait, actually not bye. Keep watching. Alright, so I did have like a blank canvas. I just have like foundation, concealer, and powder on. No cream contour, no eyeshadow, because I want to use this palette for my eyes and my face so I can kind of show you guys how it all works. So first I'm going to hit some points on this palette. The first thing is that it is $28 and it's available on Sephora's app and I think on the website. I don't think it's going to be in store from what I heard. It's $28 and it is limited edition. There are 6 shades in this palette, 5 being that they are highlighters and then 1 being that it's like a bronzer. And obviously this palette is in collaboration with Olivia Jade, the YouTuber. Alright, so this is what the packaging looks like. It's just, I literally cannot hold it. It just says Olivia Jade on it, and I really like the theme, how it's just like neutral with a pop of like gold. It says Sephora Collection Bronze and Illuminate palette on it. And then when you turn it to the back, it says Olivia Jade, and then it has her 6 colors in here, like the names of them. And yes, I have been playing with this palette, so you can have like my final verdict, but I'm going to show you guys how it like applies on person, how it applies on me in person, and give you guys like my background thoughts, how I feel about this palette. I do love Olivia Jade, but it's not going to be biased or anything. I already do have some cons about this palette that I just don't like. I always keep it honest. I always keep it honest on my channel. So I'm really excited to show this to you guys today and show you guys how it applies. So I do own another Sephora Collection palette that I actually really love, so it's not new for me to try Sephora Collection products. I love Sephora Collection a lot. I am wearing their lashes right now. I'm wearing their lash glue and a couple other things from Sephora Collection. Thank you, ma'am. Okay, so this is what the palette looks like that I own. This is the holographic palette for face and cheek. Surprisingly, I use this palette a lot. It has 3 blushes and then 3 highlighters, and I don't use it on camera a lot, but I use it like in my free time. And I find that the formula in here is really nice, long lasting, so I really do love this palette, so I have high hopes for this palette. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and open the palette for you guys. Comes in this styrofoam packaging, which is already ripped. It's not like the best quality, but that doesn't really matter. And then it also comes with a card inside of it saying a little note to all of our subscribers, and it's really cute. And then this is what the palette looks like. So it is the same packaging as the other packaging. It's not like high end. It doesn't feel absolutely amazing. I think that's just the standard for Sephora Collection. They didn't want to change over the packaging, which I think is fine. It has a little protector, and then all of the colors are in here. So my first con is I don't like how the names are not on the palette, and they're not even on the back of the palette either. They're just on the box, and I'm not going to be keeping the box, so that's like a little bit of a bummer. Actually, a lot of bit of a bummer. I think the colors are really pretty in here. My only other concern is that this color, she said that she can't even use this on her face. So I'm a little concerned why she would create a palette that has one color she can't use. And I get that it's for deeper skin tones and stuff like that, but wouldn't you want to be able to use it on your face if it's from your palette? I mean, I would. I'd want it to be something that I can use on my face. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and swatch these colors. This first color is called Twinkie. It's like that Fenty Trophy Wife color. Not my favorite. It's going to be pretty in the inner corner of the eye, but this is not a color I'd apply on my face. Next color is Angel Face, which is like a light pink gold. It's a really pretty color. This is maybe one of my favorite colors in this palette. Next up we have Magic, which is a white based highlighter with a yellow gold reflect. And then we have the color 18, which has a little bit of a light champagne undertone, but in the pan it almost kind of looks like a darkish pink, but it's really pretty. Next up we have Legal, which is the bronzer shade, and it's really pretty. It does lean more on like the red orange side, but it's pretty, and I'm gonna use this on my face today. And then the last color we have is Yolo, and it's like a orange clementine highlighter. It's really pretty. Kind of reminds me of Jeffree Star Peach Goddess. I feel so crazy right now because I don't have bronzer palette on. Alright, so I'm first gonna go in with this bronzer, yeah, with the Aesthetica P12 brush, and it is a, oh my gosh, that picked up a ton of product. So I'm gonna start on this side of my face, and this is a clean brush. I washed all of my brushes this morning. A little bit patchy, y'all see that? Maybe that's why she didn't use it on her face. Tea! I think it's just too dark, but I use dark bronzers like this. because I am a medium skin tone. I'm trying to work it in a little bit more. It looks like mud. Alright, we're just gonna finish the base. Oh, I hate how it doesn't have a mirror. That's also another con. Okay, so the more I work it in, the less patchy it is, but it's just very red-orange. Like, I feel like this is just even dark for my skin tone, and I thought I'd be fine because she has a little bit more of like a lighter complexion. So I was like, oh yeah, I can use this bronzer, but I don't think so. I think I have other bronzer tones that match me a little bit better, so I wouldn't like go for this one. Wow. It applied a lot of bronzer. I'm gonna blend this out with a regular brush. It got patchy at first, but the more you work it in, I feel like the less patchy it got. But then again, I just think the color is dark. Oh, it looks fine now that it's worked in. It's not bad, and it's not patchy anymore. Hi. I would rather use like a different color, kind of like a color that I'm used to, like Bobbi Brown Golden Light 1 is what I'm used to. Hourglass Ambient Powder. But it's worked in now. I feel better. At first I was like, eh. But like, I kind of like it now. So next up, I'm going to use the highlighter on my face. Y'all, I only got 2 cheekbones and 1 nose, so I can't apply every color. But I'm going to go in with the color, I'm going to use Angel Face. And then I'm going to mix a little bit of Magic. That is really pretty. I'm going to do one more coat of 2 colors that I used at first on this side of my cheekbone to build it. Well, now it's blinding. Like 2 coats is blinding. 1 coat is like effortless and like kind of natural, and then 2 coats is like boom, we out here not playing games. Okay, so on this side of my cheek, I'm gonna use this color, which is called 18. I really like that color, but wow, that's a little too much. Palette is super pigmented. I mean, can't tell with the bronzer I went ham, the highlighter I went ham on this side. Alright, so for nose highlight, I'm going to use solely this color over here, which is called Magic. Put this on the tip of my nose. So cute. And then down my nose as well. And then I'm going to take the 2 colors I mixed up first and put this on my chin and I keep this bow. The highlighter does look super seamless on my skin, like it doesn't look bad at all. It just looks kind of like a normal highlighter, and the bronzer doesn't look bad now that it's on and it's worked in. Just make sure you don't go in with a heavy hand. Alright, so moving on to the eyes. I've already primed my eyes and I have lashes on, so we're just going to go ahead and go in with the bronzer, which is called Legal, and put this in our crease. I'm just going to do a quick little eyeshadow look. It's honestly really hard to do eyeshadow with lashes on. Oh, it's really pretty in the crease. I do like that color in the crease. One more little layer. And then I'm going to do the same thing with the Legal color on this other eye. I'm going to use a clean brush and just like blend it out a little bit more. Alright, and on my actual lid, I think I want to go in with the shade 18. It's really gorgeous. This is like definitely my favorite shade. It's the shade I use on the side of my cheek. I also would like to say these colors swatch really nicely and they feel creamy and not too chunky. They don't feel like a powder. They feel like a hybrid. So I'm just going to use a brush, a clean brush, and no extra... You see what just happened? I like barely, like it's not chunky, it just picked up a lot. It's just very sensitive, I guess. Whoops. Okay, well, let's apply this on the eye as our shimmer shade. Cute. It's a really pretty color on the eyes. Wow, I really like that. I don't know why I applied lashes first today. I'm gonna use my finger because I literally cannot get it on my eyeball. Alright, and for the inner corner of my eye, I'm gonna use this shade right here. Lower lash line, I'm just going to take the bronzer and put this from outer corner to inner corner. And then I'm also just going to go ahead and apply some mascara to my lower lash line as well. Here is what we look like. Here is this side of my face up close, and then I'm going to swivel around. There's my eyes, and then I'm going to swivel to this side. Alright, so overall, I think I look pretty good right now. I look really sun-kissed, and I love that look of being sun-kissed. All I have to say about negatives of this palette, there's no mirror, which is, I wasn't expecting a mirror anyways because this was Sephora collection and they have a certain packaging that they probably have to follow, so nothing on Olivia Jade for that. I do wish the names were on the palette, but I know that it was Sephora collection again, so they had certain rules they had to follow. I think the formula is very nice in the Sephora collection and Olivia Jade palette, and it kind of matches the exact same formula as the other palette that I really do love. I feel really cute. I love this highlighter. I really like the color scheme as well. Like the colors she picked were really nice. I would probably have substituted that color that looks like Trophy Wife right here, which is actually called Winky, to a more champagne gold. But she was obviously looking out for darker skin tones, and every skin tone in this palette, because I feel like no matter what skin tone you are, you can literally use every color. Even for this bronzer color called Legal, you could use in your crease like I did. Just go really light-handed with all these colors because they are super pigmented. Also be careful when you're digging into the colors because they're super creamy and they pick up a lot of product if you can't tell. But I feel like that's all I have to say. I mean, let me know down below, but like I think I look pretty good right now if I do say so myself. It applied just like every other highlighter and like bronzer. The bronzer, just go very light-handed because it did get a little patchy at first, which you guys saw. It just kind of like stuck there. But just take a clean brush and just kind of blend it out. So that is all I have to say in this video. I give this palette a 8.5 out of 10 only because the few things that I mentioned that I did not like about it. But so far so good. I'm going to be using this palette a ton. It's really nice. So remember to subscribe and join the Goria Gang down below. I post every Tuesday and Friday. Click that bell so you do get notified when I post. I love you guys so much and I'll see you guys in the very next video. Bye guys.